Just recently, my son and my beautiful daughter-in-law decided that they wanted their own home. So they went looking for homes, and they couldn't find anything that checked every box off. And they're just a little bit picky. So they came to me and they said, hey, maybe we should build our dream home. Now, I could have sent them to a whole lot of builders, but because of the experience, because of all of the different floor plans and all of the things that they can do to a home that's really, really special, I sent them to Lancia Homes. As you can see, Lancia Homes counts on many of our city's best contractors and brands to ensure a quality home that they stand behind. A 2-year foundation to roof warranty that's twice as long as many other builders, and a 10-year homeowner's warranty. And that's just for starters. Lancia Homes has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. There are many reasons to pick Lancia Homes. My family counts on them. I know yours can too. We're with the Vice President of Lancia Homes, Jamie Lancia. And Jamie, I think one of the interesting things that people need to know is that I don't have to have a construction loan to build with you. And that's a big deal for somebody wanting to build a home who has an existing home.
Charlie, you're exactly right. You know, a lot of our buyers, when they build with us in our Lancia exclusive communities and several other communities around the Fort Wayne area, we do not require a construction loan. You know, we require typically what the lender requires, which is 5% down for doing conventional financing, 3.5% down doing FHA financing, and that gives a huge flexibility to our client. And because of the size of our company, we're able to afford that possibility of without requiring that construction loan like many other builders would do, which saves the buyer about $2,500.
Otherwise, I'm building and paying for my house at the same time, and this way I can make my dreams come true with Lancia.
You're exactly right. You know, we talk about that every single time we have a client that comes into our office, and I really think that the flexibility that we can give to our buyers, it makes it a lot easier process from the very beginning all the way through completion.
Now, Lancia is celebrating their 40th anniversary. How many homes in 40 years do you think that is?
We built thousands of homes. Unfortunately, some of our records predate us having an accurate computer database system, but we know it's in excess of 5,000. That's for certain. And we've learned a lot over the ages, and our product is mixed as well as technologies continue to mix and change over the years.
So you have just lots of floor plans, lots of flexibility as we see here in the design center. I can pretty essentially custom build a home with Lancia.
You're exactly right, Charlie. You know, the thing is about it is that today with the CAD system drawing and having someone on staff that actually can do all of our drawings for our clients, it has allowed us to customize every single floor plan that we have. And the thing that's really unique is that very rarely do we build a floor plan exactly as we have it drawn on our website. You know, we have thousands of one-of-a-kind floor plans for so many of our clients that are out there. And if someone wants a larger kitchen, we can bump that out and make some changes there. If you need a larger elaborate mudroom with built-in lockers, or a really fancy master bath suite or spa as they call it today, and having a ceramic shower and maybe a spa tub as well as having a separate private stool room in there. So those things are very possible with our technology that we have and our flexibility with our clients. And we don't charge anything extra for that.
I know you were working with my son Josh, who's a big boy, and I think it came down to pushing a wall out to make a bath, make a shower larger, and he wanted a full-size pool table. You're able to bump a wall here or there to get all of that in there. So I was pretty intrigued by that entire process.
By having someone on our staff that can make those CAD changes, no longer do we have to go to an outsourced draftsman. You know, we've had that for probably over 10 years. And it gives us the flexibility to meet with our clients and meet our clients' needs.
Not to say nothing of the fact of you have so many choices in kitchen materials and exterior materials and lighting, and I can actually just get down to custom building a home and getting it the way I really, really want it.
What we find is the buyer really today loves that experience, you know, from making the exterior selections all the way coming to our kitchen showroom where we are here today and look at the kitchen cabinets and the countertops. You know, we have solid surface countertops, you know, high definition laminate, granite countertops, all the tile black splashes that are here. Make all your selections at a one-stop location. In people's time, they're busy today. You know, maybe have a couple of kids, maybe 1 or 2 people are working in the household. By having one location that they can make all the selections for the entire home is a huge value-added benefit by building with Lancia Homes.
Now, we talked about this at the beginning. You use a lot of contractors and subs that are good Fort Wayne people, and they're big names that I know too.
You know, we believe that we need to help support the Fort Wayne economy. You know, we've been here for 40 years. And we use a lot of our subs are based in Allen County. I think the majority of them are. We use Cordy, for example, on our HVAC equipment, electrical, and also plumbing, and many other subcontractors here locally. But it gives the flexibility for us to meet with them on a regular basis, and we meet every Friday with our subcontractors to make sure we're all on a good communication scale. And the thing is, when you're building homes and you have as many homes going on under construction that we have, communication is key to being successful in this business for 40 years.
Well, I can actually save money working with Lancia also because of the energy efficiency of your homes, which is just absolutely remarkable.
We built some of the most energy efficient homes in Northeast Indiana. We actually brought the Energy Star program here to Northern Indiana in 2004. And the thing is about at that time was it was kind of people were like, well, what is Energy Star? What does that mean to a house? You know, you've seen it on appliances years ago, but what does it really mean to a home? Well, this is a third-party company coming in and rating that home. And most of our average homes will receive typically $100 savings per month on their utilities versus an existing home or a home built by another builder. So $100 per month added 1 year and going year after year after year, that savings, it adds up pretty quick to several $1,000s.
Yeah, it does. That's $1,200 on average, and then, you know, the lifespan of living in a home for 12 years, you just rack that up to $12,000. Real quick.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, you know, we use a lot of green-friendly technologies in our building process that allows us to be able to afford to give our clients, because of our inherent design and the technology that we're able to use and our integrated with the design, allows us to give our client that extra energy efficiency that they just wouldn't get in an existing home or a home built from a lot of other home builders in the area.
When I build with Lancia Homes, I'm free to build in a huge number of different places around Allen County, Fort Wayne, Northeast Indiana.
Well, one thing that's really unique, not only do Lancia Homes have their own exclusive areas they build in, we build in all the multi-builder areas as well, like Mediterra, for example, where the home you're going to visit. The other thing about it is we build 60 miles outside of Allen County. So that takes it clear into Ohio, right up to Michigan, clear over to Kosciuszko County, Warsaw, clear down south by Grant County and Marion. So we cover a very wide area, lake homes, custom homes, we cover all of it.
So we've talked about the huge number of floor plans you have, all the customization that we can put inside of that home, and now I'd be hard pressed not to find a lot that I would like building with Lancia Homes.
That's right. We're really the experts on building homes on meets and bounds settings. Someone that's 2 or 3 acres and be able to develop that site with septic and well and make it a family homestead for a new family.
Well, that's great, getting you to build the home and all of the energy efficiency, but you actually stay with the customer after the home is built also. You have more warranties on your website than anybody I've ever seen.
Well, one thing we really believe in is giving our client a good value up front, but also giving a great warranty and standing behind that home. And for 40 years, the Lancia family has done so, you know. So what we do is we offer a 2-year foundation roof warranty, a 4-year roof warranty, a 10-year structural warranty with every single Lancia home that we have. And one thing that's really unique about our process is that when you build a home with us, you can actually follow the construction path as the home's under construction and log into with your own unique user and ID and see what the progress of your home is every single day. It's really pretty unique to our company. So
you give out a warranty that's twice as long as almost everybody else does, and then you have your 10-year warranty there. I know you have a roofing warranty that's available there. I mean, I would urge you to go to lanciahomes.com and just find out all about the warranties, the energy efficiency, how many different floor plans they have, all the customization that you could do. We're going to take a trip out to the home that my son is actually building right now, talk to my lovely daughter-in-law, and see how it's been going as a Lancia Homes customer.